2011 has commenced.
Oh, come on. Get out of here. That's favored. That's biased favored. London probably paid these fans off when he was walking through the stands when he came out here.
Why would he want to pay the fans?
He was slipping them a couple of bills, you know, on his way up there.
London doesn't need to pay anyone off. These fans love Paul London. You mentioned him, a former WWE Tag Team Champion, one of the longest reigning Tag Team Champions of all time. And there's London off the top ropes, flips out, and there's a monkey flip right out of the corner, getting John Kermon right out of the gates.
But you see, John Kermon's smart, Blake. He rolls the outside, he breaks the momentum. Paul London, he cheap shot at him there, is basically what he did.
Cheap shot. This match began a couple of minutes ago, both men pandering to the crowd. He caught John Kermon when he wasn't paying attention, and I think he ruffled the feathers of the champion.
First off, you need to slow your count, referee. Alright? You need to slow your count. I'm going with the championship advantage.
Has the count on here. Gets up to 4. Kermon back in the ring and right back to the outside.
Secondly, referee, you need to watch the hair pull. What? He pulled on my mustache. If there's a pull on my mustache, I'm going to kill you.
There's no handlebars. He couldn't pull his mustache.
He clearly did. Would John Kermon lie?
I'd have reason to believe he might.
You know, I heard in a bar fight one time somebody pulled one whisker, just one whisker from that stash. You know what John Kermon did? He ripped his head off.
For one whisker?
For one whisker. Now, you would think he would go to prison for that, but it was justifiable, you know, because the guy pulled the whisker out.
And obviously he had Spencer dealing with the lawsuit.
Spencer was dealing with the lawsuit, so they said they let him go.
Of course.
No.
Mr. Chestnut himself. Former manager of John Kermon, of course.
I mean, I wouldn't say former. I mean, Spencer Chestnut's...
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Grabbing him by the ears. There's no hair there. London trying to drag him back in the ring. Oh, and a knee to the face there by Paul London. Oh, and a twisting Pescado to the outside. What a move by Paul London, taking out the champ.
Well, see, you know, it's big risks like that Paul London's notorious for, but big risks like that don't always pay off, Blake. It may have gotten done a little bit of damage there, but Paul London, if he keeps taking those chances, he's going to make a mistake sooner or later, and John Kermon's going to capitalize.
The chance might be there. There's a near fall for Paul London, but John Kermon not paying attention, stalling in the opening minutes. London tries to take an advantage. High back body drop. Down goes the champion. London trying to get a quick cover. 2. Can't get him down, but you got to admire Paul London going for the Duke right away. Irish whip off the ropes. Big leg lariat by Paul London, knocking down the champion. 1, 2, and another near fall for Paul London, getting a lot of near falls in the first few minutes here.
A lot. That was only 2 near falls.
That was 3.
I couldn't count. I didn't count the third one.
How do you not count the third?
I didn't count. That's why.
Front chancery by Paul London, and John Kermon's going to back him into the corner, throwing those shoulders right into the midsection of Paul London, trying to knock the wind out of the fiery competitor. Pushes him up on the top. London blocks. He's got him. Could this be? Oh, goes for the tornado DDT, and John Kermon blocked it.
That's right. Great technical wrestling by John Kermon. Now look at this. Fireman's carry. Bam! Look at that. Drops the ribs right across the knee.
Oh, my goodness. Fireman's carry position, as you said, Jerry. Lots of things you can do from there. London attacks the midsection, and he goes for a body scissors here. Trying to use some of that MMA training that Kermon does. And try to wear down here, almost, I don't know if he's going for possibly a buzzkill. Going for that rear chin lock, no, and he's just going to keep him in that body scissors. London tries to fight out, but if you want to talk about wearing, oh, and a rake of the eyes by John Kermon. And if you want to talk about wearing down the high flyer, London going for the body scissors isn't a bad move.
Well, and John Kermon, as you were talking about that mixed martial arts training, you know, John Kermon is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt in karate. He's a black belt in everything you can possibly be a black belt in. He has so many black belts, he has to have an armoire to house them all.
I bet you he's a black belt in Fu Manchu, too, isn't he?
Probably. He's a black belt in Shaq Fu. Did you know that?
I did not know that. There's a near fall, the first one of the contest for John Kermon, as he's now in control. Your reigning Liberty champion here in the opening contest of Liberty Lottery 2011. One of his toughest tasks ahead of him here, and Paul London but Kermon faring pretty well so far. Some knees and strikes to the back of Paul London with his forearms. Irish whip now. London in, and a big knee takes down Paul London. John Kermon back to the cover, 1-2, and that's all he's gonna get.
Smart strategy by Kermon, like you were saying. He's working over the ribs. First we saw the body scissor. Now we see the knee to the gut. He's picked his point of reference right here. There's a big bullseye on that area of Paul London, and if he can't breathe, he can't win. Quite simple.
Listen to this crowd, Jerry, trying to will Paul London along. Tries to get out of this one. Oh, but John Kermon right to the midsection, going to save the day. Going to take the crowd out of it for just a couple of minutes here. Striking London in the corner. John Kermon continuing to try to wear down Paul London. There's a foot to the throat. James Patrick has to break this one quickly, or we're going to see disqualification.
I wouldn't expect a disqualification here. I think James Patrick understands that in this matchup, the stakes are so high, they're so high for both men, that this crowd doesn't want to see a disqualification, that John Kermon doesn't want to see a disqualification, that Paul London doesn't want to see one.
Kermon,
I don't want to see one.
I certainly don't want to see one either. Paul London getting his throat dropped, getting dropped throat first right on the apron there by John Kermon. And again, Kermon using his methodical tactics to just wear down Mr. London. Right in the middle ropes there, trying to choke the life out of Paul London. He's breaking before the 5, but Jerry, at some point, John Kermon might get him some trouble.
For what? What's he doing wrong?
With the referee.
What's he doing wrong? Look at this, London trying to kick at John Kermon. John Kermon one stomp right across the chest. He put a stop to that. That's because one hit from John Kermon is the equivalent of 12 hits from Paul London.
Off the ropes, Irish whip, and that's going to be right into an abdominal stretch. Great job by John Kermon, but Jerry, he's getting a little close to the ropes for my liking. Come on, Patrick, come on.
He's just stretching.
Stretching, you can't grab the ropes.
You can grab the ropes as much as you want to if the referee doesn't see it, Blake. It looks like James Patrick can't prove anything.
Well, Patrick certainly has an inkling that something's going on here. As John Kermon back to the ropes, they're getting that leverage. You cannot grab the ropes. That adds much extra leverage right there to the midsection. Paul London getting worn down. Oh, and Patrick sees it, and he's going to break it up there. Paul London trying to... Oh, look at that, the hip toss to the outside. Great reversal by Paul London getting out of the abdominal stretch.
That was over the top rope. Isn't that a disqualification?
In 1992? Maybe you should ask Bradshaw about that one.
Bradshaw wants to implement that rule again. I think that's a good idea.
I've heard those rumors. I don't like it. Off the ropes, Paul London, suicide dive right through the ropes. Great job by Paul London to take out the champ. And London's firmly back in control here, putting his body on the line for the 3rd time in this contest at least. Going head first right through there with the suicide dive. And now he throws Kermon right into the turnbuckle there, the post, the ring post. The diving clothesline off the apron. Paul London, a house of fire early on.
Come on, let's get this match in the ring here. What, is this the only way Paul London can get taken advantage? He's got a street fight. He can't out-wrestle John Kermon.
Jerry, you know good and well he's got 10 counts here. Up and in. Nice move by Paul London. The tope con hilo. And London now into the ropes. Charges at Kermon. Kermon fires back with the right hand. Kermon, London blocks. Oh, right into the turnbuckle. Paul London goes up top. John Kermon is stunned. Off the top, missile drop kick by Paul London. The champ is down. 1, 2. Oh, he does not hook the leg, and I think, Jerry, right there, if Paul London hooks the leg, we're looking at a new Liberty champion.
I don't think so. I think he could have had his feet on the ropes and used all kinds of illegal leverage, and John Kermon still would have kicked out. John Kermon, he bounces back from adversity, Blake. He is always on top.
Paul London trying to measure up John Kermon. The shooting star press could be in his sights. Goes for the suplex. Kermon's blocking. To the apron now. Paul London has John Kermon on the apron. Kermon goes for a swing. London blocks. Big shoulder to the midsection. And he's going to flip him back in. Very innovative move. The back body drop. And London's going to go up top, Jerry.
No, Kermon needs to get out of the way of this one.
This could be it. The shooting star press. We could just be a few seconds away from a new Liberty champion. No! Paul London meets John Kermon's knees. And Kermon now, he could be in control.
Right on those injured ribs, Blake. And look at this. Bam! Right in the center of the ring. That's it.
A very innovative drop variation. Kermon's got the cover. 2. What? He does not hook the leg, does not protect the arms. Paul London easily able to kick out of that, but John Kermon busting out some innovative offense here at Liberty Lottery.
I can't believe he kicked out of that. And that should have been the end of the matchup.
The lackadaisical cover by John Kermon might come back to cost him. As you look at the crowd here, Jerry, the capacity crowd at Hampton High getting firmly behind Paul London in his quest to gain the Liberty Championship. Kermon once again, fireman's carry position. London, innovative move, a Hurricane Rana variation, and a super kick. Down goes John Kermon. Could this be it now? He sets him up. Here he goes. Paul London struggling to his feet. He's crawling to the top rope.
Well, it didn't work last time. It's not going to work this time.
Could this be it? He got him. Shooting star press. That could be it. Cover him. If he covers him, it's over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No!
Yes,
No!
Kermon, what ring presence? He knew exactly where he was.
I thought that was it. I thought we had a new Liberty champion, but John Kermon at the last split second puts his foot on the ropes, and Liberty title is still in his hands.
2 decades, Blake. That's the reason why right there.
Paul London measuring him up here. Charges into the corner. Kermon blocks it. Trips him up. He goes for a pinway. His feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes, and he couldn't do it. Look at Kermon's face. He can't believe it. There's disbelief on the champ's face. He thought he had it. What can he do to keep Paul London down? Spins him around. London backslide. 1, 2, 3. We got a new champion. We got a new champion. Paul London has just shocked the world, and John Kermon has no idea what hit him. We have a new VCW Liberty champion here in our first contest at Liberty Lottery 2011.
I'm pretty sure he hooked the tights on that, Blake.
He did not hook the tights. It was a backslide.
First he pulled the stash, then he hooked the tights.
How can you hook the tights on a backslide?
John Kermon, I don't believe it, Blake. 2 decades of a Liberty title reign, and he's lost the Liberty Championship.
It comes crashing down and it hurts inside for John Kermon as Paul London is hoisting the Liberty title here. What a way to kick off this show, Jerry. The era of London has begun for the Liberty title.